Hello and welcome to this quarter's special edition of The Scoop, your one-stop shop for all the latest and greatest that's coming to our on-premises customers from SugarCRM. I'm James Harper, a product marketing manager here at Sugar, and this edition of The Scoop is extra special for our on-premises customers because, as many of you know, this quarter marks the release of 12.0, where the last 12 months worth of innovation makes its way into your deployment of Sugar. Before we get into those details, allow me to introduce my esteemed colleagues and friends, Rich Green and Zach Sprackett. Welcome, guys.
Hi there, James.
Hey, James. Super excited for the opportunity to talk to our on-premises customers today.
And this is going to be a big one. We have so much to get into, so we'll jump in. Before we do, though, I understand that we've had a significant change in the last time we met. Can you tell us more about what your new responsibilities look like and what that means to our customers?
Sure, I'll take the lead here, James. You know, previously I had the role of CPO, or Chief Product Officer, and CTO, Chief Technology Officer, and frankly, that's a lot of letters to keep track of. But more importantly, it's become very clear that not only are we doing amazing things in both breadth and depth across our products, but there's a lot of technology and a lot of innovation, a lot of rapidly moving ideas in the tech world and the CRM market. So Craig, along with Zach and I, thought it would be best to split my responsibilities in half, with Zach handling the Chief Product Officer role, while I'll focus on the CTO activities to further our vision and the future technology priorities going forward.
Wow. You can tell a lot about the strategic focus of a company by how they allocate some of their most important resources. With this change, it's clear that product innovation is a top priority for Sugar. This is great. And on behalf of Sugar and our Sugar customers, congratulations to both of you. We are all eagerly looking forward to seeing how your leadership shapes and accelerates how the platform does more of the work for our customers. So no pressure.
That challenge accepted. We definitely have our work cut out for us. We're really excited to really push forward all of the great things that we have planned for this coming year, and we can't wait to get them in front of our customers.
Awesome. That's great. And with that, my friends, the moment we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. Allow me to set the stage a little bit. By now, you're familiar with our rallying cry of letting the platform do the work. And that means giving our on-premises customers a world-class sales automation platform that you can deploy the way you need. We want you to have access to the latest and greatest of all things Sugar, so you can use those capabilities that will remove roadblocks, take away blind spots, and eliminate busy work so you can focus on growing your business.
Well, very well said, James. You know, as an ex-developer and still a geek, of course, there's no greater thrill than to watch our customers become raving fans when they adopt our latest innovations. So I spent a bit of time counting all of the new features and enhancements enterprise customers are about to get when they move to version 12. More than 60 new features and enhancements. This is by far the most we've packed into a release in many, many years. And with that, we encourage you to upgrade as soon as you're able to get to Enterprise 12.0. You will absolutely rave, in a good way, of course.
Yeah, so I'm very ecstatic about this release because of what it means for our on-premise enterprise customers. You know, as Rich was just mentioning, right, in addition to the 60 plus features, and I really do encourage all of you to actually go and check them out because there's so many big ones in here that we can't go through them all in this video. But we've made dozens and dozens of other improvements that range from UI enhancements to feature upgrades. And I know what some of you are probably thinking, right? Like upgrading from one version to the next is no trivial matter. But I just want to point out we get it and we understand that it takes time and resources to go through your environment and to validate things are working correctly and that everything is connected properly. But I'll just say this. If there was ever a version you'd want to expend the effort for, this is it. And even more importantly, we're continually in the Sugar product side making the upgrade process significantly easier for our customers. We've added tools like Health Check that help to facilitate upgrades and find potential problems and help you work through them so you can spend less time managing those upgrades and more time focused on your business and benefiting from all of the great capabilities that we're delivering.
That's absolutely right, Zach. And our customers don't need to go at this alone. Our professional services team is ready and available to help, which is also true if you work with an authorized Sugar partner. We're really committed to your success and want you to enjoy the latest of what Sugar has delivered for you.
This is great. And I'm impressed with just the enormous amount of innovation that you've accomplished in the last year. We see it on a quarterly basis. And when you look at it from the full 12 months, it's impressive. So great work. Now, we don't have the time, like you said, to go into all of these different features and capabilities, but I think our audience would be interested to hear what some of your favorite features are. So what do you guys think?
Well, that's a great idea, James. But, Zach, you're the new CPO. Why don't you start?
Of course, don't mind if I do, Rich. So for me, it has to be the set of capabilities that enable subscription management. For example, the renewals console, which gives sales teams complete visibility into all the products that a customer is actively subscribed to, and also allows those sellers to quickly find each product's subscription duration, start and end dates, and also to view an intuitive timeline format for the entire subscription. Sellers can also add products that have defined start and end dates, like annual service contracts or monthly subscriptions, and they can add those to the opportunities and to their quotes with just a single click. Another subscription management capability is our automated renewal pipeline creation. When a sales rep closes an opportunity containing a renewable service, Sugar Enterprise will automatically create a new renewal opportunity with an expected close date that aligns with the end of the renewable service. Think about that. That's letting the platform do the work. And there's a lot of other cool things that I could tell you about, but those are the ones that I'm going to share with you right now.
That's awesome. And that's one of my favorites too. Just in talking with customers, the idea that the auto generation of quotes and tracking all of that automatically, prorating things for them, it's just really powerful. They don't have to do a lot of that work, so they can focus on doing other things. Rich, let's come over to you now. Which features or capabilities coming to Enterprise from this last year are you most excited about?
Well, thanks, James. For me, it's all about our continued push to help you understand the axis of time in the way it affects your business. So let's focus on our purchase tracking capabilities. With 12.0, enterprise customers can easily create purchase records that represent the products or services they provide to their clients. Purchases give a historically accurate and time-aware picture of the status and the value of their accounts. Another powerful tool is the Purchase History Dashlet, which shows all of the current accounts purchases regardless of the start or end date of the purchases record. For each purchase, it clearly articulates the product purchased, date range, quantity, and total price. The last one I'll mention here is the Purchased Line Items module, which gives sellers an accurate and succinct picture of what, how much, and when their customers purchase them from. These features and the ones Zach described go a long way in making the platform do more of the work for our customers.
Totally agree. They absolutely remove those blind spots, roadblocks, and busy work from the already busy lives of our customers. Now, just to repeat, we do have a lot of this information out on Sugar Club, where you can find descriptions, videos, screenshots, and more. In addition, you can visit our Sugar support page, where you can get a more technical deep dive on the features coming your way. Or you can always check out some of our previous editions of the Scoop, where you'll find in-depth coverage of many of the features that are coming to you in 12.0. But we're not done yet. We still have even more features coming your way with this release, which isn't typical for an annual release.
Well, that's true, James. This year, we just couldn't help ourselves, and we decided to sneak in a few extra surprises.
Well, I don't think anybody will mind. So, Zach, do you want to tell us a little bit about what we have in store with this release?
Sure thing, James. So sales representatives have this really challenging task, right? They're out there every single day fighting for new business. And while they're doing that, they also have to remember to defend their existing install base off from their competitors. And while they're doing that, they also need to keep their sales leaders and their executive teams up to date on their forecasts. And all of this, when you combine it and you really think about it, it's no small feat, right? Part of our job in the Sugar product organization is to regularly speak with our customers and our prospects. And when we sit down with those sales warriors, we hear some nice things about how they use our existing forecasting capabilities today. But like all good sales reps, they want more, right? So they've asked us to really sharpen up the tools that allow them to deliver the forecast beyond what they've been able to do today and deliver the perspective to their management teams on what deals are going to close and when. Now, you can imagine how valuable accurate forecasting is to any business, right? Forecasts impact product inventory. They impact the availability of service. They impact delivery dates for customers, or how you scale up your manufacturing in support of those forecasts. Sales commissions, many, many more things, right? It really impacts across the business. So with that in mind, I'm happy to announce that with 12.0, sellers can provide their own forecasting commit calls for open opportunities. Sellers can now communicate more clearly what they think will close and when. For example, if a rep's manager, Janice, thinks that her rep, Maurice, will close $40,000 in revenue, but Maurice believes he can close an additional $20,000 worth of upside, he can now enter his own personal forecast at the top of the forecasting worksheet, and Janice automatically gets kept up to date.
Zach, would you mind if I jump in here and just see and raise a little bit on what you just discussed?
Yeah, absolutely, by all means.
So in addition to everything Zach just mentioned, we also gave sales managers the ability to make team-level forecasting commits. Now you might be wondering, can't these managers already make their own personal forecasting commit calls for themselves and for their direct reports? And the answer is yeah. However, we wanted to make it easier for sales managers to make forecasting calls for their entire team and commit it to their manager. With 12.0, sales managers can edit the team commitment field in their forecasting worksheets and provide customized forecasting guidance on what they think is most likely to occur. And one last aspect I'll mention here is that we made it easy for sales managers to see when any of their direct reports adjust their commitment. When sales managers see those changes, they can then have a conversation with the specific sellers and then update their commitment on behalf of those sellers. I love this update because it increases the speed and accuracy in which sellers can communicate with one another, their leadership team, and the rest of the organization about what to expect with their sales performance.
That's a powerful capability. It's exciting to see we are putting more power into the hands of the sellers, which at the same time will remove those blind spots and roadblocks from an important part of their work. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground already. And while we have so much more we want to tell you, let's move on to the next portion of the scoop, which is hidden gems. These are those seemingly small but valuable additions to the Sugar platform that are easy to overlook amongst the plethora of other new features. Zach, let's start with you.
There's so much awesome stuff that's packed into this release and some beautiful hidden gems, not the least of which are some great enhancements to the list view experience. The first one that I'm going to mention is pagination, which is really just a fancy way of saying we've added the number of pages for search results in Sugar. You no longer just have to click see more, but instead you can immediately see how many pages of search results are generated with any given search. And users are able to more quickly and easily interact with the information that's being presented to them, jumping to a specific page very easily. Now, second hidden gem associated with list views is the idea of fixed headers. Now, whenever someone begins scrolling through a list of information, the column headers remain visible as they scroll through the data. And this is a highly requested feature that I'm super excited to bring to our customers because it's going to give them more context on what they're looking at any particular moment in time, just allowing them to more quickly identify the particular salient bits of information that they're looking for. And the third and final hidden gem that I'll mention is the ability to freeze or pin the first column of the data in their search results. And if you think about what exists in that first column, it's often things like account name or customer name. So being able to pin that information as you scroll side to side in the information in your list view allows you to have all of that context about exactly what you're looking at and more easily understand the information that's being presented to you. Now, together, these three gems reduce the busy work our users sometimes encounter when searching through large lists of information, and it's going to provide a much better experience for them, making them that much more productive.
What great gems, Zach. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear the response from our customers when they finally get to put these features and capabilities into play. Rich, what's your hidden gem for this release?
Well, sure. My hidden gem is in the category of another collection of capabilities that customers can utilize to drive business growth. We're very proud of the fact that customers regularly and easily customize Sugar Enterprise to fit how they do business. And why do our customers do this? Well, our customers know that their competitive advantage is, in part, how they operate their business. Our customers use Sugar because they can encode their competitive differences in their CRM, which is arguably the most important application they use daily. Our customers make customizations all the time, and we want them to continue to do so. The feedback we regularly hear from customers is the need to make those customizations even easier to implement. This is crucial because of the incredible value that comes from working with our no-code, low-code customization tools, which are designed for the specific tasks and skill sets of the individuals using them. Our customers can shrink the time it takes to go live after their first buy of Sugar, and they can rapidly roll out changes that reflect the evolution of their businesses. You know, low-code, no-code has become a recent entry in our industry's buzzword bingo game. But at Sugar, we've been creating and assembling no-code, low-code features for years. Specifically for our Sugar Enterprise users, we're focused on creating domain and skill set specific tools to rapidly configure and evolve your CRM platform, to essentially imbue your competitive advantage and business processes into Sugar. Per our no roadblock philosophy, we're passionate about making customizations more accessible for more employees to create, save time, reduce program costs, and accelerate the delivery of evolving company strategies. To me, the annual release here and all the new capabilities it contains represent an amplification of our commitment to a no-code, low-code customization world, making it even easier for on-prem businesses to select the capabilities they need to automate and accelerate their sales processes.
This is impressive. I love how the crusade of the no-code customizations is freeing up valuable resources within our customers, especially in their IT departments, where they can start to focus on other organizational strategic priorities. Zach and Rich, thank you. It's easy to see how much work you and your team are putting into these innovative advancements, and I look forward to seeing what you'll share with us next quarter.
Hey, it's always a pleasure, James. It's a great opportunity to talk about the work that the team has been doing. And thanks for having us again today.
Yeah, and thank you, James. Looking forward to next time, and great job today.
And thanks to all our on-prem customers for joining us today. We're committed to helping you accelerate your business objectives and providing you with a platform that helps do more of that work for you. To learn more, click on the link in the description below or visit us at Sugar Club. If you are a current enterprise customer in Sugar Cloud, we encourage you to watch our other video associated with this release for this quarter, as many of the things we discussed there will be applicable to you as well. If you aren't using Sugar to grow your business today, or are only using one of our solutions, reach out to our customer service team or your authorized Sugar partner, or you can visit us on our website to learn more. We're already excited to help you grow your specific capabilities with our platform and can't wait to help you drive greater productivity and increased automation within your organization. Thanks again, and we look forward to seeing you next time on The Scoop.